All right, so it is a rainy morning here in Brooklyn. And I figured I would talk about how I went to Photokina in Germany and was honored to shoot for Lastolite in their booth and asked to speak on stage and have my name in some lights and some crazy stuff. Adorama TV was sending us over to Photokina in Cologne, Germany, along with IBC and Amsterdam, and we did Paris in between, stuff like that. So I reached out to Lastolite and I said, hey man, I'm gonna be at Photokina, can we do something cool? Because I like your stuff and I always shoot live with it. And he was like, yeah, let's do something. I'm pretty much taking my Nikon and my Profoto A1s and we're gonna just shred. I packed my bag. Oh, wait, another train. Here we go. Brooklyn life. So while this is all going on, I'm trying to piece together someone to shoot for the demo. Well, I don't know anyone in Cologne, so I reach out to a girl that I've been talking to for a long time, an alternative model, we'll say, and she was busy, she couldn't do it. But she says, hey, I know this great girl, Cassidy Rose. I'm like, okay, cool. But I was dealing with that while putting together the PowerPoint, while trying to figure out what I'm gonna do for gear, because a lot of stuff I brought was conflicting and things like that. So anyway, we get there and they hand me a stack of cards that show my face, some stuff I've said, my bio, and an inspirational quote that they asked me for, which I'm not the guy for that. I don't know what to tell you. So we get there, they hand me the stack of cards. I'm like, whoa, I look up and across this huge LED board in Photokina with this humongous crowd is my name and the time I'll be speaking and stuff. And I'm like, what is going on? How is this real? I was like, no pressure, no craziness, right? But hey, I got on that stage, I talked about a bunch of work. They took some things out of my slideshow because some of them were featuring pole fitness dancers, and they felt that might be a little bit of an issue for some people. So they kept it basically just all special effects, which is cool. I was pretty much just screaming to a crowd. It was a lot of people, a lot of noise. I didn't know what to say, and every time an image came up, I just kept on going through stories that happened in my head. It was the only thing I could think to do, right? So I think that's part of the cool part about us being photographers, that not only do we work and we shoot and document, but everything's a story, everything, and we have proof of those stories. I'm pretty sure not everybody there spoke English. I saw a lot of vacant eyes. I was looking at faces like, do they know what I just said? I don't know. Did they even hear what I just said? I don't know. Can I go on to the next thing? I don't know. Is there something they want to get out of this? I don't know. So I'm pretty much, it almost honestly kind of felt like I was shooting to Instagram Live, because I don't have an audience in front of me when I do that either. So I guess I was kind of at home on that one. So yeah, I must have sounded angry and aggressive and things like that. But when I got off that stage, I was drenched in sweat. My voice was killing me. And I was like, okay, cool. I guess I'm gonna go shoot live now. And I looked at this crowd and I said, I'm gonna be going right through there, which is the back side of the booth. There was no topic. It wasn't like portraits with speed lights. There was no topic on this thing. And I'm literally taking things off the shelf and shooting with them live. And some of it was prototype, which Lastolite, that Halo compact reflector, woo! So I pretty much see the HiLite background system that I've never gotten to use. I always wanted to use it. So I set that up, and I want to do some shutter drag techniques. None of my stuff was set up, but everybody was really patient. We had a tether go up, the TV screen was rocking, shot after shot. And I did everything with what I felt someone could carry on their back really easily, which was one onboard speed light or a Profoto A1. Profoto's gonna hate that I call them speed lights, but let's be honest. And another A1 on an arm with a Lastolite softbox on it. And I just started shredding through it, right? I started going, okay, well, if you can put a light inside this backdrop, which is the HiLite system, then I can make a constant light drag and do some kind of ghosty, shutter draggy, blurry, but sharp, pop and blurry kind of stuff. The light in the space was a little bit too much for this effect, and I was battling it a little bit, but people hung in there and I got it going. Once I got that set, I showed them how we can just go right from that into a full-on commercialized looking white background. And after that, we dropped the black duve in the middle of the HiLite system and end up with having a black background with some really sharp kicker lights wrapping around her, all from the same setup, you know? So really quickly, I got them to have 3 completely different shots and showed them that, hey, as if she just changed her outfit for each one of these looks, it looks like you shot her for a month, you know? So it's really fast and a lot of versatile looks. Lastolite seemed super psyched. As soon as that rim light hit her on that black background shot, I saw the smiles on the Vitek faces over there, you know? It was a lot of fun. It was a super huge honor. I can't believe I got to do this. So to close this out, this was a crazy honor. To have a brand that has to sell the idea of creating better images and think that you're the person, I mean, wow. And Lastolite is like this legacy brand that has done some amazing things with some amazing photographers out there. So I can't thank Lastolite enough. I can't thank Cassidy Rose enough for coming through. Mark Langley, you're the boss. I just want to say thank you to him. To my crew, Fernando, Dave, Christina, everybody that was at Photokina watching my back, thank you so much. Everyone that stuck around the Lastolite booth at Photokina, everybody that stuck around inside the back area and wrote me on Instagram afterwards, thank you guys so much. I can't believe I did that. I was drenched in sweat after that. Check out the rest of the videos on my LiveView playlist right here on Adorama TV. At LastX Witnesses Me on Instagram. Thank you guys so much. Like, subscribe, blah, 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 blah. Peace. And, oh look, another trade. Who would have thought? Why am I standing in this spot? Why? Why am I standing in this spot, Fernando? I don't know.